Okay, my friends, welcome back to another episode of Life as a Farmer. Life as a Farmer. Now, it is going to be against the snake. And, when I was young, my father, actually not my father, but, okay. But the father of my wife, he used to, okay. He used to cut up these snakes, unfortunately, to kind of like, protect the kids. And when I was little, I really saw that as a prob. I thought that, man, he's being anti-life. But then I thought, bruh. Then if you really think about what a snake is, and I 100% respect to snakes, but you're trying to kill, So I'm sorry. And unfortunately, I don't remember, it was a friend of my grandmother's who just, cut it in half, and it continued moving. But it is what it is. A real farmer knows the threats, and, a real farmer is really, okay. A real farmer is very sensitive to stuff like that. Okay, now that we have all that very important information out of the way, I want to say I'm going to play cortisol-free gameplay just to use a hip. Whoops. There we go. Just a hip, just, what is it? A hip explanation? No. A hip phrase. Because let me tell you, me and the wife, we were in the park, and some kids... Okay, so here's what one kid said to another. He said, "You've used all your baby oil in Ohio, so you lose." Now, I don't know the context, obviously, but if he's saying that just like, almost like, whoops, don't do it, she's gonna... Okay. Wow. Man, I don't know how much money I have. I have 1K. Okay, because my screen is effed again. And it's sort of like, whoops, careful, careful, careful. There we go, she wants it, and I might die. I actually might survive. Very interesting. Okay. Whoops. Man, I don't know how much money I have, and if I have enough... Okay, there we go. Now I survive. And by the way... Oh, what the F are you doing, lady? What the dog doing? I survived twice because of... Man, very annoying. I don't see how much gold I have unless I open the shop. Because my screen is after... Okay, whatever. I survived twice because of the second wind. Now, this snake... She's gonna do her best to avoid everything now, because she has learned her lesson twice. And man, I have cut 2 conversations I had with myself so far. One was about, killing of the snakes, and the other one was about kids saying Ohio stuff. Now let me finish at least one of them. So the boy said... that you've used all your baby oil in Ohio, so you lose. And they started arguing, as kids do. Like, no, you lost. No, I had this, you lost. And my wife asked me, what does that mean? What is baby oil? And, what is that? I said that it's, something to do with the ditty. Whoops. Oh, she's going to smack me. Yeah, but that's still fine. Man, Yorick is a rare champion who can just face tank something like that. Just... face tank it. Okay. And I told her that, hey, it's to do with the Diddy trial. And why are kids saying it is just beyond me. Absolutely, completely beyond me, because, I know that they don't know how morally horrific that situation was. But that's the internet, I guess, because they used Latvian language in between the words baby. Whoops. What is this? Just a horse. just trampling on that snake. I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. Because this cortisol-free gameplay, again, I'm using so many phrases from, you know, I might as well just say Giat now. I might as well just say Giat now. I wonder if we can do it. Where do I ward? That's the big question. That's the big question. There we go. Got him. And... whoops. Okay. Okay. He tried his best, but, you know, I was a little, let's just say, Ohio Giat, okay? I think that's pretty much sums it up, right? Oh, no. The baby oil, okay. And, yeah, the whole situation was just kind of comical because they're using Latvian language, but what is it called? It's called all these words. They have a name, all these words together. Brain rot something, right? And they have come to Latvia through the interwebs, and we can't do anything about it. Should we do anything about it? Do we want to do anything about it? Some people say it's bad, but okay. What's going on there? Okay. What's going on there? She's really doing it. Oh, okay, let me just recall real quick. Unfortunate. A couple of interesting things happened. I had 3 games in a row with an AFK on my team, which is interesting on its own, right? So lost 3 games in a row. And it was a literal AFK. It was first it was Pantheon who was mad at Nami or something, and then was somebody else rage quit, and then there was a guy who just had bad connection. But all of them happened. But here's the most interesting part about it. I didn't lose a single piece of LP. All of those were mitigated by whatever the system mitigation happens, you know, whatever it does. And that's pretty cool if you ask me. Now, I don't want to sound arrogant and say, oh, you should have done this before already. But yeah, why not? Why wasn't this the case before? Did they not have, like, enough? Okay. I think she dies pretty quickly there. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Why wasn't that the case before? I don't know. No flame. It's just that I just don't understand. By the way, I'm gonna go for you know, I really want to go for Titanic Hydra, but I do know that Titanic's Hydra's active use does not trigger Liandry's, which is just so unfortunate. Even though they both do physical damage, Stridebreaker does trigger it. So, you know, what are we doing there? Why? You know, I said praise to Riot. And by the way, Tiamat does trigger it. So, shit happening, you know? What's happening? Where's that baby all happening and coming from? And, yeah, you know, I don't remember if I said this, but I think there's something very funny about the way kids use these words, and I really don't think that that's actual brain rot or making them dumber. I really don't think that. I just think it's something to... I don't know how to explain it. I think that it's not a problem, in short. Problem is, you know, all the classic things are a problem, you know, education, lack of education and stuff. Maybe there's an overlap between using that and lack of education. I don't think there is, but maybe, you know. Whoops. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. I will die here. I think. There we go. Well. Yeah. It's a little bit unlucky. Yeah, I don't understand why doesn't it trigger the flame from Liandry's. Both are physical, both are like ability-ish, and okay, he'll die, man. Careful with that. He'll die there, boys. Don't go there. Please, hacker him. He's gonna ping me. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Okay. But I'm just going to slowly apply pressure. Okay. Rengar knows that there's nothing he can do really about this, so he's going to have to just let me push this. Man, he's taking the wave, but I have enough of a wave. You know, I just don't want to take the inhibitor because as much as I like the experiment of doing the inhibitor early, I think that it is safe to say that it could be a problem if you start doing that. You know, it's just not yet. Whoop. Okay. I'll do it, man. Don't you test me. Don't you test me. Oh, he's gonna jump on it, isn't he? Okay. We can get the snake. We can get these boys. Okay. Oh man, I failed because... Interesting. Yeah, I failed it because I forgot that the support exists. We'll see. Maybe Swain can do some magic things, and this is gonna end up good for us. It's probably still gonna end up good for us, just because. Oh man, 13 versus 10. Just because Hecarim's probably gonna get the dragon, right? I think he should. Did Maiden help him there? Might have. Okay. Oh, there she is. Oh. Don't die on me. Don't die on me, boy. Okay. Man, she's gonna escape that. She is gonna escape that. It's kind of hard catching her because she's just... Man, a little bit of cortisol, honestly. Yeah, a little bit of cortisol. Sorry about that. For the uninitiated, it just means uninitiated. It just means that it's a little bit of stress. Apparently, babies get cortisol in their system, and they can't fall asleep if it's too much. And I've seen that. It's pretty funny. It's not funny because it's like a little bit of suffering. But the thing is, the baby cannot fall asleep because she doesn't know how to sort of either ignore it or understand that, hey, it's there because I'm not, you know, I want to be asleep and I'm not. Man, how much health does this guy have? And I'm not asleep. Okay. Rengar's coming. Oh God. Oh Lord. Well, at least she used her ult, right? Okay, this is a pretty big macro moment because we do have the soul coming up, and I do want to be pushing 3 lanes at the same time. Preferably actually just ending through mid, if they allow me, because there's the soul. Oh, if they die now, that's the only way we lose this, is if they fight now. That's the only way. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. That's way too early of a fight. Way, way, way too early of a fight. That's really unfortunate. We lose the soul now. You know, I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt. Maybe somebody got caught or something there. So, you know, so maybe it's not their fault after all. Okay. Interestingly enough, who is recalling here? I don't know. People are definitely recalling. I think Rengar is the one who's taking it, right? It's kind of unfortunate. He might have used his... Okay. He might have used... Okay. He doesn't like... We have differences of opinion, you know. He's fighting the reality. Because the reality is, man... You know... The reality is... You're fighting when the pressure is not yet there, so you didn't have to do that. Didn't have to do that, boy. Okay. It's actually pretty unfortunate because I'm 100% certain that this is the right thing that I was doing. It's just that He disagrees, and he will do things his way while he's disagreeing. Okay, yeah, I can't deal with both of them, I think. Both of them is a little bit too much. Okay. Both of them is just a little bit too much there. And we might very, very well lose this match simply because of that. Simply because of that. And, you know, if this Hecarim wasn't that mad already, I would say, hey man, okay, I get your point. I know why you're, you know, what you think should happen. I understand. It's just that, okay. I'm going to play the way I'm going to play. Okay. I'm going to play the way I'm going to play. And, you know, I guess just learn it or something. Okay. Swain going in. Swain going in. Is he going in though? I don't think he is. Okay, I need to recall real quick. We can't do this. This is just one of the only, if not the only way we can lose if we continue fighting like this. I guess they can't escape them or something. It's just that they have Silas's, I guess, 2-fed or something. And they just cannot escape them. This is actually amazing what's going on the map. They are giving me things that they shouldn't. And we might just win because they are not looking at the map. The enemy team now, I think. We will definitely get the soul now. There's no way, guys, there's no way. Okay. There's no way we fight before the objective and lose, right? There's no way that happens. By the way, that also pertains to me not fighting before the objective. That's the thing that I shouldn't do as well. Okay, this is very interesting. I don't have a wave, but we'll see. Man, I could be trolling because I don't have a wave here. They just have to survive that. Set, what are you doing, bro? We could have finished it. Man, Mr. Set. We could have done it. Could have been faster. Whoops, there she is. Okay, it's all good. 2 people here. Oh no. We might get the soul after all. We might get the soul after all, guys. Both of them are AP. I have Force of Nature. He's out. He's out, guys. No, he's not yet. Not out of the woods yet. And he's out. Cortisol-free gameplay. Just a cortisol-free soul over here. This is absolutely amazing. I was kind of worried that I might die. That I might int, you know. And we might not get the... Oh, we still might not get it. Yeah, this is... I know I promised you cortisol-free gameplay, but this is probably the most cortisol you've seen. Probably the most cortisol you've even seen. No, I'm pushing mid. There's no point me damaging that dragon, because it's going to be a flip anyway. It's going to be a flip anyway. No, 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 don't hit it. He can steal it. He will outsmite Hecarim and he's going to be very mad that he got outsmit. Is that the word? There we go. Man, he actually... Well, okay, whatever. I guess we got the soul. I think we'll get the Baron after this. If they don't let him escape, Or if they don't die, of course. I think we'll get the Baron. How did they kill him so fast? Okay, I guess it's okay. Yeah, we're getting the Baron after this. That's it. That's it. Okay. No. Hecarim unfortunately still doesn't understand how 1 equals 1 or 1 equals 2 formula works. Because I don't need to be there if I'm distracting people. You know, it's not that tough of a thing, and I'm actually being, you know, most people would be giga annoyed at their teammates not understanding this. And I'm just giving him like, come on, man, I understand. You know, sometimes you have your own ideas. Sometimes we have our own ideas. And don't go there, please. 1-3-1 or 1-4-1 because of Maiden. Okay. Well, I guess they just fight. That's one other way of playing this. There's one other way of playing this. It's important that I don't lose my cortisol-free gameplay here. Because let me tell you, a game like this where you have so much pressure... It actually wasn't that much pressure, it was only horse. When you have pressure from your teammates to do the quote-unquote right thing, you could fold. It's possible. You could fold for it. Okay. What are we doing? Are we finishing it? I think we are. It's so sad that it doesn't apply. Okay. Man, I pressed flash even though I should have pressed something else. I should have... I forgot that... okay. Okay. And we need to get the Silas and then it's in the bag, I would say. And then it's in the bag, yeah. I didn't realize how much Silas was actually doing. In any case, thanks for watching this and I'll see you next time.